Previously in the Laboon-like sewing room. So I went to the fabric store for one thing. So I've got some fabrics here along with some patterns that I think are going to work with them, and then I'm going to ask you guys what you think I should match up. I don't know the composition of all these fabrics. I got them at the City Sewing Room. If you watch, I have 2 earlier videos about my trip to the City Sewing Room. It's a space where you buy fabric for $1 a pound and it changes every day what's in there. It's a dangerous place to be. And I came to get one item, this item on top for my Halloween costume. And I realized I only brought my card and no cash, and they have a $10 minimum. So I said, yes, I'm buying 10 pounds of fabric today. Any excuse, right? So I'm not going to tell you exactly what this is. Maybe you guys can guess, but I have some hot pink woven fabric, and that is integral to my Halloween costume this year. And then this next one on top, whoop, things are slipping and sliding around. This next one on top is a simple home decor cotton fabric, heavyweight cotton fabric. And I know where it's from. It was at City Sewing Studio, but it's from IKEA because I have the same exact fabric and have used it in my home for decor, and it's discontinued. And I was hoping to make up some more pillows for my living room, and now I can. So that was a really nice find. Okay. Next up, I picked up this lightweight crepe. This is a nice little woven. I don't know if the print is showing up correctly, but this is a lovely kind of creamy tan with some small repeating black dots on it. And I just like it because it looks a little bit refined. I love the feel of this crepe, and it's really opaque, and I really like that. It's got a lovely drape and a lovely hand. I don't even know how much is in here. I'm guessing it's about 2.5 yards or so. And here are some of my options. It might be a little more. Maybe it's 3 yards in there. But I was thinking Vogue 9259 might be a nice option, even just for some little shorts. I'm also looking at McCall 7985. I like that top view A. And then for just the simple aspect, simplicity, this is a Mimi G, Simplicity 9114 view B, just that little camisole top. And if I made this camisole top, I think I would pair it with just taking the shorts from here and kind of have a little faux jumpsuit. It's not really right for the weather we're going in right now, but if I'm in some warmer spaces, that could work out. Next up, I don't have enough black fabric in my stash, and I found this black cotton shirting with maybe like a 1% or 2% stretch in there, and I love it, and I am gonna use it hopefully for a shirt, depending on how much I have and how much patience I have. Vogue 9299. I think I like most of the views in here, so I'll see what I could possibly make. And then Berta Style 7136. I think this could be nice as well, making view A or B just without the pocket in there. So those are my options for this cotton shirting. Next up, I'm really excited about this. This is a medium weight herringbone. I picked it up in the wool section. Oh my gosh, isn't it just, I love it. I love it. I love the optical illusion of herringbone where it always kind of looks like it's moving somehow. I picked it up in the wool section, and it's a lighter weight wool. If you look at this, it kind of drapes and falls really well. So honestly, it could be really nice for a dress, but it's herringbone, and I want to make some sort of a jacket or lightweight coat with it. So I am looking at, I think this is my top choice right now, Mimi G's Simplicity 8749. I want to make that longer coat, view B. Hopefully I have enough to make it, but if not, I have some other options. Well, if I don't have enough to make that, then I probably don't have enough to make Butterick 5966. But that's okay. I'm going to be holding on to this guy. And I could always make Simplicity 8741. So yeah, I'm excited for this. I think it's going to turn out really well and be really versatile for me. Okay. Next up, I got this fabric. Partially just, it was so beautiful. It's like, it's showing up so bright right now. It's not as bright as it's showing up on the screen. Oh my gosh, it is bright, bright red on y'all's screens. It is a nice deep red. It's just not quite as like neon as it shows up. But this is a cotton crepe of some sort. I think it's a blend just because it's so hardy, if that makes sense. But it is a nice opaque woven. And I originally was thinking, let me just get this. It looks like it's about 4 yards, and I'll use it for muslin fabric, for making a wearable muslin for items that need a cotton with a little bit of a drape. And as I had it in my hands, and I've been taking it around this sewing room with me, just as I've had it, I've realized, you know what? This is lovely in its own right. Maybe I'll just make something out of it, and the leftovers can be a muslin. And so I'm thinking McCall's 8105, making this dress with it. I'm looking at view A or view B. I like that, or any similar style of dress. That's what I would make with this. So those are all of the items that I've kind of matched a pattern or a style to. And these last two fabrics, I picked them up because they're gorgeous, and they called to me and I said, you need to live with me. So, and because of the nature of this fabric store, these items change literally daily. It's not like I can come back next time unless there's a big supply or something and find that same fabric. If something is there in a small quantity and you want it, chances are you gotta take it. And that's why I can't go there too often, because my fabric stash is overflowing. But this fabric is just so beautiful. You're gonna see the wrong side of it first, but look at how beautiful just the wrong side looks. This is a beautiful doubled, it might be a cotton linen blend, but I think it's just a, is it doubled? It's a textured cotton. And you're still looking at the wrong side. I just want you guys to see that texture. Hopefully it's showing up. Love this fabric. Okay. Let me show you the right side of it so you can see how vibrant this red is. Kapow! Both things about this are gorgeous to me. The white and the red against my skin, I just really, really enjoy that. It is very sheer, so I am thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking, but I have some beautiful lining that'll be comfortable against my skin, and whatever I make, this will have a lining with it, but it's just gonna be gorgeous. I have, I think, 2 1/4 or 2.5 yards, and it is about 45-inch width. So please give me some ideas. What do you think I could make out of this fabric? It would need a lining, but it's a nice lightweight cotton. Let me know what you think I could make out of it. 2.5 yards or so of that guy. And then lastly, I saw this and I just picked it up and fell in love with it. I love these colors. I love these colors so much. This is some sort of, I would say, like a poly chiffon. This is it layered over like 5 or 6 times. Let me show you guys how sheer it is with just one layer of it. This is nice and sheer, but I really, really like it with the stripes kind of vertical. I don't know what I want to do with it. Let me see how much yardage. 2, a little more than 2 yards of this guy as well. And I think the same measurements, it looks to be maybe a little more, maybe 45 to 50 inches in width. I'm thinking I do have a trip coming up to Puerto Rico and I love this fabric, maybe making some sort of a beach cover up with it, or maybe making some sort of an overlay, a sheer overlay for a simple slip dress, something where the fabric really is on display. But I would love to know what you guys think is a good idea. But yeah, that's the last of it. So I think from here on out, I definitely have to go on a pattern freeze. Maybe if I download some free PDF patterns, I'm okay with that. But I'm not going to be buying any more commercial patterns. I may buy an indie pattern if something speaks to me, and especially if I want to support the indie designers. I really want to let more new additions in my stash come from indie brands rather than all the commercial patterns that I have, because I think I have damn near every kind of commercial pattern that I really need. So let me look at some of these indie styles. So yeah, a freeze for patterns. I am on a semi-freeze for fabric. No, I'm on a freeze. I'm done because I got what I needed for Halloween, and Halloween was really the last thing I needed to get new fabric for. And anything else until the end of the year, no more buying new fabric. I am a Minerva brand ambassador, so I might make 1 or 2 things before the end of the year for Minerva, but I'm not going to buy any new fabric. Okay, let's see if I can stick to that promise. Anyways, thank you guys for sticking around. Please let me know what you think I should make out of these last 2 fabrics over here. Stick around, take a look at some of the other videos on my channel. Let me know what you want to see and let me know what you like. Peace.